So, going over games that I probably will not finish that I've made that I would like to show off. Um, because I feel like after this point, I probably won't work on these games again, so I'll probably just go over them in this video. Since, yeah, they'll probably never be released. This is KATANA. The main gameplay loop is you walk in a straight line and you find opponents to face and you battle them. And you can hold a button in any of these directions to block, which is inspired by that one Star Wars trilogy arcade game. I forgot what it's called, but I think it's just trilogy. You can also attack in any direction, which takes up your stamina meter. This system was kind of inspired by For Honor since it has the light attacks, heavy attacks in the triangle format, but only slightly inspired. The opponent can block, but if you beat them, you just continue. And on the 20th kill, I added a boss to this game, but this game right now is basically just a tech demo. There's not much to it other than just fighting in a straight line. The endless loop idea was kind of taken from Karateka, which is this the endless loop plus the tug of war. Like, you'll see if he attacks me, it's a tug of war health bar instead of just like a normal health bar, which I wanted to implement because it's cool. And so I did. If you run out of stamina, which I don't think will happen, you are like dizzy, and so you can't do any blocks or attacks until your stamina bar reaches up to halfway from 0. So you got to make sure never to run out of stamina, and keep that in mind. You probably have noticed that there are some times when the opponent attacks that they don't land their attack. It's because if you attack when an opponent is about to attack, their attack gets canceled because they're stunned. So that happens. And then in this fight, there are 2 different enemies in this game right now that I drew like art for. There's Tabuchi, which is this like Lancer character, and Mukai, which is this samurai basically. I had a bit of lore for like this idea of game, and I had some like dialogue at the beginning, but I'm pretty sure I took it all out because, well, actually, if I beat this person, I think it will show me dialogue, so let's just go ahead and hop in this battle. But yeah, they attack really fast, and you gotta wait until you find an opening, and usually it's right after they attack. They can do the same thing of attacking, where if they land their attack in the middle of... That's the cutscene, I believe. They must have deserved it. Yeah, there's a bit of lore that I added that this character is just aimlessly wandering, so I was like, I had this idea where like all these characters are robots and they're in a simulation, and they're like slowly coming to that realization because they're like, why am I fighting these people? Why do I keep walking in a straight line? Why can't I go back? Stuff like that. And this like game is just like a like simulator kind of to gather fighting information. And so there's like some random company that decided to do this, or like, you know, just made this, and that's kind of the lore that I was going with. Like, I wanted it to progress where if you keep going along the path, it was slowly like weird like glitch things would happen, but also like I wanted all the environments to change. So it's kind of like Souls-like, like if you die, you start back all the way at the beginning. Um, yeah, that's basically the gist of what like I had plans for this game because I never ended up like finishing it because the main reason I didn't finish much of it is because there was just so much art involved that I just never found the time to make the art, like all of the rest of the art. Like I wanted new characters first of all, like at least 4 characters, um, to play as. I wanted to make a PvP mode with so like you could fight people because that's kind of how it's designed, like as a actual fighting game. Um, but also I wanted to make like mob enemies, and I just never had time to make all of that art, as well as the biomes. As you can see, there's like a foreground, there's like a background which is the Rocky Mountains, and then there's a skybox which is like the thing I drew in the background is like with the sun and the clouds and stuff. Yeah. You'll notice also that the sound design is kind of screwed up because I coded it so that like the sound instantly happens, so it sometimes gets confused whether it's a block sound or a hit sound if you block something, which is a fault on my part. I didn't really know how to fix that. Why does everyone keep attacking me out of nowhere? Feels just like home. Wait, where did that memory come from? What did he remember? What the heck did he remember? So I'm gonna try to get to the boss, and I'll probably skip to that point because I've explained everything that I want to. Alright, so the boss should be coming up after this kill, I believe. Yeah. After this. Wait. Up ahead. Is that me? Oh snap. Lore drop. Boss time. You'll notice the ticks are a lot less. Like if he hits me a couple times, it's like 20. I believe the health bar is 20. 10 on each side. And he attacks really fast. So you gotta find that opening. Like there was an opening. And if you catch him off guard, that's it. Like if he attacks and you land your attack before he gets his attack out, he'll have the stun of the first attack. See, that's when you should attack again, because he'll have that lag time. Like there. And there again. And there again. And there again. Nope. I was slightly late. There. Death. I've got it. I'm recovering from a coma. Wait. If I know what a coma is, then why am I dressed as a samurai who can slay enemies with ease? Speaking of oddities, look at that. I'm beginning to feel like something's up. World 1 complete. Remember, pausing doesn't stop time when you're in the middle of combat. Your speed increases. Continue. Lord. You can see I put up my music and art by Colabomb up there. These are all covers, by the way, or like remixes of Number Girl songs, which is my favorite band. I'm just gonna play this battle and then switch to the next game. So yeah, as you can see, there's like a bunch of back test world, begin Purgatorio. It's like implying that it's a simulation. But this is just like the tech demo, so there is no, like this is the endless runner portion. There is no ending to this section. So let's move on. So this is still starving. Kind of forgot how to play a little bit, but basically this game I wanted to make a Tomodachi-like game. Where do I go to spawn the... Is it the theater? No, it's not the theater. So I wanted to make like a Tomodachi Life type game. And I wanted to make random sprites also, so you can see, you don't see it yet, but there's a base, which is like her tail and like her colors, and then there's a hairstyle and then clothing style, and all those are randomized to create like unique types of sets of people, because yeah, I wanted to make it like Tomodachi Life, but more stylized, I guess. So you can accept or decline, and then it gives them a room number, and then they go to the apartments. And you can visit them in the apartments, but I'm just going to get a bunch of these. And then go to the apartments. This is the decline message. I'm going to head to the apartments and show off this. So here the art sprite actually broke, and it should be like the full thing, but it's there's this bug in the program that I use that I probably didn't know about when I was making this game, so I did that, and then like that's probably where I ended. Like I stopped working out, like trying to fix bugs and stuff. So I'm going to go to the other residence. I press 3. Oh no, I have to scroll. I forget how to scroll. Okay, so I had to press space to get past that message. So then it shows the rooms that we have, and all the rooms that are empty, they're just empty. So you can talk, but actually I guess you can't talk. You can zoom in, zoom out, you can close the prompts. That's about it. And then you can hang out. I know there's a couple hangout things you can do. Maybe you can't hang out, I don't know. She doesn't feel comfortable hanging out because we haven't talked to her yet, so I'm going to talk to her. Talking is fun. Gained a level. So now we can hang out. Should we hang out by together or invite some others? So you can invite others, which I will do later, but I'm just going to hang out with this her individually. So I press O. I think I broke it. Okay, we're just gonna hang out, invite others this time, and I'm going to select just some people. I'll invite another. I'll invite one more, just cause. And then now I have to select. So I select the cafe. It's gonna show me the cafe here, with all of these like residents hanging out. And what I wanted to do was have that Tomodachi Life scene where they're like discussing something in the cafe, because I really enjoyed Tomodachi Life as the game. But yeah. So I'm just gonna leave now. I want to do the volleyball section, so I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna invite Chelsea. Space. So you see they have a little beach outfit, or like a swimsuit outfit. And this is my favorite part of this game that I made. And if I make a game, I want to make like this mini game in a different version, in a different game, and perfect it. So I might do that actually. Press space to serve, move left or right, and press space when the ball is close. Try to beat your record. So here's the ball. Oh man, I loved this mini game. She serves it back. You hit it with space. It will weirdly turn as well, and it gets faster the more hits you get, and she levels up on every like few times. I forget exactly what the number is. But yeah, this mini game is really fun to me. You can even zoom in. Also not As you can see, it's getting slightly faster. But it gets really fast. It's pretty fun. Also, once you finish this mini game, you get whatever the record is. I believe it's half, and then whatever the half of the record is, you get for money, as money. And you can go use the money at like the mall, or you can go use the money for like watching a movie, or other stuff like that. You also can get money by going to work. And work is just like a simple mini game. So there we go. Volley set. I missed the last one. The hotel staff come over and hand you both some money in celebration. And it's half of the record, which is for the record is 82, so give me 41. $41. So I can volley again or leave. So I'll leave. I'll show some more stuff. So work, I don't want to show any of these because they're too boring, but basically this, I'll show a little bit of it, I guess, just so that you see that it's there. You either file for review or trash random comments that you get. So like, I don't remember, if anyone is in the area looking, trash, and then it gives you like, it gives you money after you do 10 tasks. So I'm just going to do all this. Yeah, plenty. And you get $10 for a shift. Nice. Oh, I forgot this happens. So a random person will come up and say they want to join your apartments. Occasionally. I forgot I implemented that. That's cool. So we got the festival site, which is broken, but basically what I wanted to happen was like there's a bunch of mini games that you can go do with a date, and that could be fun. Then there's school where you like learn about stuff, and it's like the persona where it's like it tests you on questions, and then based on like the questions you earn like, oh, that's right, if you do school you get more money on your shift if you pass your tests. So like if you pass like 10 tests, you'll get like 10 times the normal work shift. So like you'll get 100 every time you go to work instead. But you have to pass the tests. And they're like persona type tests where they like go over a review or like something, and then they just give you a bunch of questions and then just a bunch of random questions that they've never tested you on that are just like riddles. The mall you can buy stuff in, but I'm pretty sure it's broken, so I'm gonna check that last. The arcade has this mini game called Monster Bash that I plan to make into a separate game if I do make it, and it's basically Pokemon but better, because it's more, I feel like more balanced, more concise, like there's less characters, or less monsters I guess, and it's just the dynamics of like the lore for Pokemon doesn't really make sense, and in Monster Bash it kind of makes more sense because you're just actually like taming wild monsters and pitting them against each other to fight to the death. So theater, you can go watch like mini movies, but I'm pretty sure this is broken, and there were just going to be like slideshows with like some dialogue, like text-to-speech in them. So it's like simulating a movie, and there were just going to be parodies of movies that I really enjoy. So like, for example, like Lakes 11, which is just a parody of Ocean's 11, or like Battle Royale parody, I'm pretty sure was in there. I think it's called Island Royale or something. Just a bunch of parodies of like movies. So I'm going to go to the mall. Okay. So I must not have completed the mall. The stadium was going to be like a place that you can go to experience concerts or like events like in Tomodachi Life, but they'd be more like stylized to what stuff that I like. So like potentially I was thinking about making my cartoon bands into this game and having them perform. I'm going to go to theater really quick just to check to see if anything works. This might break though. So select a movie to watch from 2 options. Press A for popcorn, B for cola, press space to eat. Stellar Wars, that's obviously a parody of Star Wars, but I'm going to do Lakes 11. I barely have enough money for that. And I can eat and drink during the movie. And that's it. It didn't really show the popcorn, but the popcorn is like a Five Nights at Freddy's sister location where when you're after each shift, you go and watch the show and you just like press spacebar and then popcorn like comes up and gets eaten. That was basically what happens, but it ended automatically because I have no movie for this movie. And I'm out of money as well, so I'm going to go to school to get, just to show it off, but also to, I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna get this. What is 1 plus 1 though? Infinity, of course. 2. Okay, got that one. It's powerhouse of the cell. Mitochondria. 2. If you had to write down all of the whole numbers between 1 and 100, how many times would you have to write the number 8? Once. This is a trick question, isn't it? Because it thinks it's talking about like 8 as a digit, but it's actually just talking about 8, the number. I got it wrong. How do you pronounce kernel? I love this question. This is so funny. I somehow got it right. I think there's actually wrong answers to that. How do you find the diameter? I don't know. What? Measure it, stupid. I got it. If there are 20 people in a room and they each shake each other's hands once and only once, how many handshakes were there all together? Isn't this 40? No. Is it 400? No. I'm just gonna guess 20. Nope. The 52 card deck is missing some cards. 2 cards remain. When you deal the entire deck to 4 people and 2 cards remain, deal how many cards are missing from the deck? I don't know. Powerhouse of the cell. Mitochondria. Kernel. Yeah, I tried I pressed P that time, but the actual answer is space. That's just a trial and error question, I guess. It's funny. I'm gonna go O. Nope. So I'm gonna try I on that one next. I tried P, so I'll try O. Wrong. What is infinity times infinity? Mobius? Definitely not Mobius. Mobius is the strip that is rotates and it never ends. Wolflex? No. Infinity? Yes, I'm pretty sure. Space and nothing? It's infinity. That's the bell. Just remember, everyone, one of the most important skills is problem solving. Even if you found a roundabout way to get an answer, that method you use will probably come in handy throughout your life. salary plus $10. So I guess it's not times, it's just plus $10. Have a little ad up there. Oh, it goes down. So next time it will be plus 9, I believe. Dang, okay. So yeah, that's it. I'm pretty sure school has a chance to have like someone join your apartments as well. But now that that's over, we're going to move on to Monster Bash. I guess we're not going to show off Monster Bash then. Because I can't get this to work. Oh yeah, originally this was going to be the zoo, but I realized that was a terrible idea, so I just made it arcade. Because like, what do you do at the zoo? Anyways, so in this game, it's like kind of like League, I guess. You fire, or not like League, but you move with WSD and you fire like this beam at this boss, and it's kind of a bullet hell, but not really. If you get hit by this thing, you like get stunned. Except I didn't make a stunned or a hurt sprite for the characters. I forgot how you pause the game, but there's a pause button here somewhere. Oh yeah, there's a melee attack. You can melee him. There we go. So switch characters. That's wrong. E, Q. So items? I'm just gonna do switch characters right now. If I can figure out what the button is. We may have a problem. Okay, it's E, I guess. So there's Bach. Okay, so this is my cartoon bit as well, called Vendetta. Basically, my deal was that it would be a boss rush. So like, all the battles you would play would be against like these bosses in this type of arena where you'd like try to kill them, and there was like going to be a story where like they have to run from the police, so the police send a mecha after them. This cartoon band is in space, and they're like a space band. Each one of the characters has like different lore. Bach is like a revenant soul who like, which is basically it's kind of like a zombie, I guess. Kit is the drummer, so Bach is the vocalist and the like pianist. Kit is the drummer. Nix is the bassist, and Chrissy is the guitarist. And I made the art of her is on my guitar in my room tour video, so if you want to just go look at that, that is the art for it, but might show it on screen, might not. I don't really care to actually, so I probably won't. So I'm just gonna show what they look like. Oh yeah, you can only go down because I was programming mastermind. Oh, there's the art. That is the art. So yes, then you can just exit, and they all have little different walking sprites, which I made these sprites while I was drawing in high school, hating my life. They're originally supposed to have like different attacks, but oh snap! I think I broke the game. But yeah, I'm just gonna show off everyone. So this is Kit. I made Kit. I made all these. Well, oh, I didn't break the game. Sick. Wow. Kit can fire really fast, maybe. Oh, I think I broke it. He's gone. How do I do special? I know there's special. I forgot how to do it though. Oh, I did it. And I believe I do more damage. Oh, because I killed Balthazar. So AG spawned. I didn't break it. Special plus 40 attack. That's funny. So I could have used a special this whole time. But there's a level. They're supposed to level up. There's like a health bar for the boss. There's a health bar for me, which I didn't show off. Which is a problem. I'm just gonna show it off now, I guess. If you get hit, it lowers, and it took me so long to figure out like how to. Oh, I know why I didn't show it off. It's because I got hit, but I was trying. The characters each have their own health, so like, yeah, this was really hard to program the bar because it's like actual math, and I can't do math. Let me show Nyx real quick. This is Nyx, the bassist. I wanted to make her have the bass as a weapon like Haruko from Fooly Cooly, but it didn't seem, well, I don't know, it seems too on the nose, I guess. So this is Waifu Royale. Basically, this is a card game that I wanted to make where it was like you are on a date, and the dialogue that you can use is in your cards, and you have to strategically balance out your cards by balancing out their emotions, and like each of the cards would be like a subword of something you would say. So like whenever it was like you queue up a bunch of words and then you converse, and then you see how they react to it. So, and then the goal is to deplete your whole deck by playing it, and not like not making the girl like over 100 or below 100 on all of these 4 stats. And also you can move around and look. You can also zoom in, which I forgot how to do. Oh yeah, so if you press up like I just did for a card, you can save it for the next card. So like if you play the whole deck, like this, I just press play because I forgot the controls, but it will save the card. Those dialogues are from the cards that I just played. And I just put placeholder dialogue because I didn't finish the game. So this is a really good card. And I messed it up. You see at the bottom, right here, there's the stats add up, and you can like, oh, I remembered how to zoom in. You can like cancel your current thing and just redo if you mess up. And so you can zoom in and zoom out using arrows. And then you can use the mouse to like, for parallax and stuff. But yeah, that's basically this game. There's a bunch of little mini games in this as well, like the Nervous game, where it's just a TTS. And you just do whatever. I'm pretty sure that like lowers her relax, or increases her relax stat. So if it's really low, you'll want to play that through. This is Battle Bat, which is like a little mini game type game that I made. Basically what I wanted to do was like there would be an open world. You could go around and you could like, I don't really know what I was going to do with it, but like you could play these mini games. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it like a Neo Tokyo type like exploration thing or what, but you basically, you're trying to hit these dinosaurs with these baseballs that come on the side, and you can change the direction with the arrow keys, and if you hit the ball in the middle sprite, it will hit the ball, and you're just trying to like line up perfect shots for hitting the dinosaurs. Frick. And then once you complete, like, I guess this one was 8, you get like XP and stuff. Hey. Yeah, you can just do it again. But this is basically just a tech demo. Oh, there's a kill quota. And there's a time limit. Okay. Interesting. That's a little bit more. But yeah, that's it. Next game. I wanted to make a better RPG than most RPGs that I play, where there's a bunch of pet peeves that I have that I wanted to nullify in this one. But I also wanted to make a good story. So for example, like, something I dislike is leveling up and grinding. I think if you're gonna have it story centered, it should be like mostly story, and the other things should be like attacks. This is all gone over, by the way, in more better detail in my video called Game Scrutiny, which if I have released it, it will be in the description, so you can check right now and see if it's there, and you can go watch that if you want. But in that video, I basically go over all my pet peeves of games and the things that I think are really good in games. And I implement pretty much all of those into games that I make. Like, if I have something that's like, oh man, this game would be great, that I'm like thinking about, and I wish it existed, I'll try to make it. That's basically how wanting to make games started. So for this game, I made this little aesthetic I really like. It's like you're watching a tape or something. So this is the battle start. Basically, you have the attacks you have never change. There are these 9 options for every battle, and each enemy is weak to certain combinations of these attacks. And in order to do a combination, you have to like trial and error it, which I think is a bad idea. And if I make this type of game again, I would want to like make this system better. But basically, these attacks you don't need to like level up or gain things for, because you have them at your disposal. And also, some options will have these, like story options will have this thing in it, so you like pick one of these options and it diverts the story as well. So I'm pretty sure it's beats, then like cheer maybe. I think it's please. Could be flatter. I'll try flatter. Oh, flatter was the insta kill. So I implemented something where like if you do certain attack, there's like a chance it will insta kill, and so like it adds another layer. I also no. So this is like a unique version of the battle system where it's pretty much different, but I like having like a system and then like using it in ways that are not like the original way. So like this is hard to explain, but like you have a thing and then you don't do like a normal like RPG type thing like we did just now, and you switch it to like a different mini game mode, like this one, where you just spam attacks. So I'm like, different attacks have different speeds. I'm pretty sure Scare is the biggest one that depletes. So yeah. That's this mini game. And that's it. There's a couple more battles, but I don't really want to show them off because I didn't get very far into this game. There's like 3 more battles, and they're kind of story oriented, and the story I don't think is very good in this game, so I'm just going to leave it there. And that's it. If you want to check out any more videos like Game Scrutiny, I'll be uploading them to this channel, so you consider subscribing, possibly, I guess. Or you can look at videos I've already made. I will see you later. Mwah.